tired all the time and overworked and stuff. So trust me, when I get to my 70 hours, I feel exhausted. Beginning of my hours, I feel like I want to work. But anybody that want to be a trucker, or that is a trucker, y'all can chime in and let me know about what y'all think about that. But I feel like we should just, it's something that is very known that you're supposed to. There's some people that do not obey those laws and abuse it, and it's not really the reason why there's a lot of accidents with truck drivers and stuff. Because the same thing like cars, you can't hold one truck driver accountable for what one truck driver do. So but there are some people that do not obey the laws, and they be getting pulled over on the side of the road, or they have a lot of speeding under MVR. MVR is a motor vehicle record. Just do stuff you're not supposed to be doing, man. So that's just that, man. If y'all want me to show y'all, I am in the truck. You know what I mean? It's just pretty bright out here right now. Pretty bright, but I'm at a truck stop right now. Yeah, excuse my window. But, you know what I mean? Let's get it popping. Had to talk to y'all. Got y'all on the stand. Got some type of peach fuzz, man. Want to get this thing cracking. Yeah, just give me one sec, guys. I'm finna get me a Celsius. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm finna get me one. Wake myself up. One thing we gotta do is, as truck drivers, we gotta keep ourselves healthy on the road. So good alternatives is to get drinks with less calories and get drinks that have less sugar in it. You know what I mean? There's other stuff that we gotta do, but if you see a Subway, get some lettuce in your system, get some salad, get something in your system that's good to your health. Every time I go on the road and off the road, I always re-weigh myself and make sure that I'm on the right pace. And we get physicals every few months or whatever. So I just feel like we need to do stuff and hold ourselves accountable as truck drivers, or whatever you want to call yourself. Just regular life, man. Just have stuff with less calories. You see this thing right here? It's got let me see if y'all can see it. 10 calories in it. Not too much sugar. I don't know if y'all know about it, but it's a pretty healthy drink. You know what I mean? They have Monster and Red Bull and stuff like that with less sugar, no syrup, sugar, zero sugar or whatever, but it tastes good. So this is a kiwi guava. Now guys, if you never had this, there's ones with sparkling, and unless you like sparkling water, it's not my cup of tea. But these, the regular ones, pretty good. Come on guys, y'all come up in here. I do YouTube. I got like almost 1,200 followers on YouTube. I do Facebook. I have about like 1,500 friends or followers on Facebook, I have Instagram, and I have TikTok. Now, follow me on every one of these platforms. Is Florida Born Ryan 1 or Florida Born Ryan. You can find me down there. Y'all need my help, message me. I'll put y'all on. Better talk game to y'all, you know what I mean? If y'all want to be a trucker, find out what I've done in my life to be a trucker, how I became a trucker. It will make your life better if you become a trucker. You know what I mean? Now, there's some downsides of being a trucker. There's some ups. There's some downs. That's in every job. Now, let's just put it like this. Right now, I don't have a car. My girlfriend does. But we're one. See what I'm saying? We're one. So, what's the point of me? This is some life lessons. What's the point of me having a car, paying the insurance, paying for a car, that if I'm not there, no one else is using? You know what I mean? Save yourself thousands of dollars every year not having a truck. And if anybody is homeless, but I'm not saying just on the street. If you in your mom's house, she just keep threatening you, get out, get a job, blah, blah, blah. You know you are working. You're working at McDonald's or working at Home Depot, working construction jobs that, you know, you make $20,000, $30,000 a year. I know for sure with trucking, you can make in your first year at least $50,000 to $60,000. It all depends on how long you stay out and if you stay with it. Because I don't like being away from, I have 3 kids. I don't like being away from my family. But I'm just letting y'all know this. This is one of the best working fields to be in when it comes to your first year. Let me give you a trick. Your second year, follow me now. Your second year, if you stay with it, stay with a good company, find a better company, you could go from making $50,000 to $80,000. Now, let's just put it like this. After your 3rd, going on to your 5th year, you could make at least $100,000 to $150,000 a year doing CDL work. And anybody could vouch for that. Now, if you stay with a company, certain companies, they give you a raise, they give you a bonus, and it's called CPM, cent per miles. So there's like a base CPM for a first truck driver, but there's so many different type of truck drivers to where if you are a team driver, meaning you have 2 people in the truck at all times, you get paid more. You get more miles, you have a better truck. Now, there's certain companies that have good trucks all around, but because the truck will never stop moving, you get paid more money. So, truck team driving ain't for everybody. It's not for everybody. I recommend if you team driving, have a girlfriend that is a truck driver, that knows that is, you know what I mean, that knows how to drive, so you can relate with her and get with her, and y'all can save y'all money and buy a house. If you just a solo driver, you want to be regional, dedicated, long haul, there's so many different type of truck drivers, where it's over the road or it's local. Now, depending on where you stay at, I stay in Florida. I'm not gonna say Wisconsin, Florida born Ryan. If I stay in Florida, I stay in Florida. I stay in the southern part of Florida. That's the most details I'm gonna give y'all. But check this out. If, depending on where you stay at, Florida is not a CDL state. We have a lot of seafood. It is a gas state, but it's very hard to get in gas or diesel or whatever type of hazmat you're doing. See, what I do cryogenics. And it's, you know, it's a different type of, it's a niche. It's just oxygen, nitrogen, argon, peroxide, like whatever. If you guys know about any type of science or anything, I could introduce y'all into that. You know, any hospital, just think about how many hospitals are in America. Not only hospitals need oxygen, you know what I mean? So I'm giving y'all something to where you have to know there's different levels with trucking. And let me tell you this, the more experience and the type of trucking you do, that determines how much money you make. Flatbed makes the most money, but it's the most dangerous. Follow me. Flatbed makes the most money, but it's the most dangerous. Now, all trucking is dangerous because most trucking, we have a gross weight to where it's, I think, like under 80,000 pounds. Everything has to be 80,000 pounds. Now, I will go into details on how you have tandems and you have the weight of the truck and how you're supposed to move your fifth wheel and move all that type of stuff. If you guys don't know about trucking, I'm gonna let y'all know. Just know there's difference. There's heavy hauling where you could go up to over 100,000 pounds where you had to get an escort. Now, I'm not talking about no female escort. If you ever driven down the road and seen somebody with flags on their truck and it says overweight load, that's heavy hauling. These guys, I got people that are making at least $4,000 a run. Now, if you're an owner-operator, you can make a lot of money. So, what I'm saying to y'all is, trucking is very good for beginners. If you want to get off your mom couch, if you want to, make more money, it all depends on wherever you want to go. And see, my situation is a little different. You know what I mean? I got kids at home, so that prevents me from being over the road longer. So I'm in the process of buying a house. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm being honest with y'all. This what Twitch is all about. This is all IRLs and giving y'all more of me. I'm letting y'all know, hey, being honest. Trucking is good and bad at times. Sometimes companies, they lie to you. So you got to keep it honest with yourself, keep it honest with them too. Now, what's up to that one viewer up there? This is my first stream. I appreciate you for coming in here. Make sure you go share and like. And I wonder I could turn on my comments. How you turn on your comments so you can show chat. If you wanna come in here and talk to me, if you need any questions about trucking, go ahead. Shoot some questions in there, I got you. There's no Florida born Ryan. My name is Ryan. Whatever you want to call me, I'm here for you. If you want to get into trucking, I give you some steps on what you do. It's up to you. Trucking is not exclusive to males. You could be a female, male, whatever you find yourself as being. Trucking is not exclusive to no one. So, back to my little story and where I'm going at about this. I feel like, we as truck drivers need to bring the new truck drivers in to where we helping y'all out and let you know. You know what I mean? So, there are limitations to truck drivers. Now, if you had a bad speeding history, your driving record, it does go over to your truck driving experience. But you will have a little bit of leeway because they understand, hey, you was 18 and now you're 25, you this, you that. Your accident history is very important in that, and how many times you get speeding tickets. DUIs, that's an automatic, you cannot be a truck driver. See what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know so you don't waste your time. There are limitations on what you can do. Stuff like, I heard of a story where it was a guy, he was deaf and he got like an exemption to where he was able to get a job. Now, this job is very important. You got to have your hearing, your sights, you got to be able to get in and out of trucks. Now, there are certain trucks, there are certain companies that, they help you get in and out of the trucks, and they have stuff that accommodates for people. There are laws that you can't just not hire somebody because they have a disability. But, we gonna do a physical. In this physical, you do hair test. They'll cut your beard, they'll cut your chest hair, they'll cut wherever you can get hair. Your hair on your head, you do a hair follicle. Now, if you do drugs, they will find it. If you've been in an accident and you are prescribed drugs from the doctor, you need to keep that receipt or go back to that doctor and say, hey, I need the actual paper showing you gave me any pills, because if I take a drug test, I need to be able to prove that, hey, you as a doctor gave me this pills. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever drugs that could be found in the drug test. And mind you, certain drugs stay inside of your system longer than you think. So if anyone is telling you, hey, you can do this, drink a whole bunch of water, do this, do that, listen, it ain't all the way how you think. That's why they start doing hair follicles. Everyone don't do hair follicles. But I'm just letting you know, during your DOT physical, you gotta do a sight test. You gotta do a hearing test. Some doctors, they have you, they check for your hernia, where if you're not really comfortable, they pull your pants down or pull it down to enough where they can feel your hernia area. And they, certain doctors do stuff, certain doctors don't. But they have you crouch down, you look in your throat, see if like your tonsils is messed up. Because think about this: if you have if the doctor releases you and you have any type of issues to where you pass out, you are unconscious while you're driving, they will blame that doctor other than blaming you. Now, mind you, you're the one that it happened on. But think about this: you can't blame a doctor for your health issues, but the doctor's supposed to detect that. They ask you, have you got any surgeries? Are you allergic to this? Blah, 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 blah. All these stuff, you have to be honest. Now, mind you, they're going to take your word, but they're also going to look at your medical history. So, for me, I'm pretty young. So, I played sports growing up, football, basketball, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty young, I'm pretty healthy. When I'm at home doing a local job, I go to the gym fairly often. You know what I'm saying? So, being young and being healthy does not mean you don't have any health issues, because there are some people that's born with diabetes, born with cancer, born with, it's other stuff you can be born with. But I'm just letting y'all know that, hey, check this out. These are stuff that you do in the DOT physical that I'm informing you on. So you won't waste your time when you want to be a CDL driver. This is a very serious line of work. Very serious. See what I'm saying? I want y'all to take it serious. Do not drink on the job when you're about to come home, because alcohol stays in your system longer than you think. When you on your home time, when you go home, start drinking. See what I'm saying? If you smoke, I'm a double caveat guy. I don't drink or I don't smoke. I'm good. My nerves not that bad. I'm fine. If you smoke, limit it. Keep your health. See what I'm saying? Truck stops, they have certain stuff to where they have like massage tables, they have gambling rooms and stuff, they have laundromats. Most of the truck stops, they come with their own food, but they have like McDonald's, they partner with other companies, Arby's, Wendy's, Subway, Popeyes. It all depends on where you're going as far as the actual truck stop. Now, these truck stops, you could Google it. Hey, nearest truck stop. See, I have a truck GPS. This right here. This is a Garmin. Let me see if I can show you on live. So what I would do, I would dismiss it. All right. So I can get some good light in here. What I do, I go to truck stops. This right here, it shows all the truck stops from my current location to where I want to go. See what I'm saying? Now, I could type in like, hey, I'm going to Michigan, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to Florida. And the amount of gallons you have, that's the amount of time you want to put in between. Now, you always want to do your pre-trip, and you always want to say, hey, I'm at half a tank. Always have a panic button in your head. Diesel and DEF. Two different things. Never put DEF in your diesel or vice versa. Same thing in a regular car. Don't put diesel in your gasoline if it does not fit inside of the hole. Do not, I repeat, do not put it in there. DEF is not covered inside of the warranty. Certain stuff is covered in the warranty where it's out of their control and it just happened. It will get repaired. You will get fired Now, mind you, if you're training with somebody, they will be more in trouble than you. When someone is training you and they take you out for a week, a month, 2 months, however long it takes, listen, it's their responsibility, but you should have the knowledge to say, hey, it says it all over the truck. It says DEF. DEF. Diesel exhaust fuel. You know what I'm saying? It's different than diesel. DEF, it helps the diesel combust and get down better, and makes the diesel just flow better, and stops the soot from getting inside the diesel tanks. As far as the knowledge I see, if anybody wants to combat that, combat it. But I'm not no truckologist. You know what I'm saying? There's some stuff I still need to know, but I don't plan on being a mechanic. But listen to this now. If you want to be an owner-operator, you need to know this truck in and out of the truck. See what I'm saying? So, I could talk all day, but I'm just letting y'all know, hey, listen, y'all want to be a truck driver, come to me, Florida born Ryan. I have many talents, and I'm telling you like this. I could teach you a little something. I could help you out with something. If you need any practice on your CDL test, I have my hazmat, my doubles endorsement, I have my tankers endorsement, and I have my hazmat endorsement. Endorsements are an attachment onto your CDL. Your CDL is just a CDL. You could drive a semi-truck, tractor and trailer. Endorsements mean you could drive 2 trailers, 3 trailers. You could drive flatbed. No, you don't need no endorsement for flatbed. Heavy hauling, tankers. Tankers is something where you have diesel tanks. And most people should know what a tank is. But these are endorsements to where you can't drive this unless you have this. Even though you have a CDL, you cannot drive this because every different type of trailer needs different type of knowledge in order for you to drive it. Now, mind you probably could drive it, but if anything goes wrong and you get pulled over, they want you to know the knowledge to where you know what I'm saying? Because explain, hey, what is this? You can't just say, I don't know. I don't know is admitting guilt. Now, there's certain circumstances and videos I've seen in certain situations where it's like, hey man, I'm very tired right now. My mind isn't working. Give me some break, man. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. See if you can get out of a citation. Now, see, I could talk to y'all for hours and days. Citations and tickets. Be mindful on what you signing on the side of the road. When you get a citation, it's almost exact like a ticket. It just ain't a ticket. And mind you, over the road drivers, wherever you get that ticket is where you got to appear in court. These police, they do this for a reason. They give you a ticket in Ohio and knowing you stay in Florida because they know you're not going. The chances of you appearing in Ohio is very less slim. But mind you, let me make it clear. You gonna appear if it's your ticket because you know it's gonna put points on your license. Same way when you get a DUI, you get points on your license for drunk driving or speeding. You get points. We get truck points too. Ours just stick longer, and unless your current employer is gonna hire you and keep you on after you got this speeding ticket or something, trust me, you is not gonna get hired from no one else. It had to be somebody very desperate, and they're gonna make sure that you make so much less money that you're gonna not want to drive a truck. You basically go work at McDonald's again. Go work at your local, a warehouse job, or be a goddamn forklift driver. And I'm not saying it's a down talk driver. I'm just saying a truck driver should make more than these things. You see what I'm saying? We should make at least base salary for every manager in the country. At least base salary. Like bottom tier 60, 50 as far as the first year drivers. You can't even come to me and tell me I can't make at least $70,000 to $80,000 in my current position right now. Does that mean I have an ego? No, I don't have an ego. It just makes so that I'm keeping myself accountable to where I hold myself to a standard, because I'm not just feeding myself. Every day I'm out here, I'm making at least, spending at least $20 to $50 every day. Truck parking. Let me show y'all something. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all this truck parking I've been paying for. Certain situations, right? So, for example, see that right there? That's an example of truck parking. All these receipts right here. All these receipts. See that TA sign? This is reserving the parking. See what I'm saying? Right there. Boom. As you could see the price, $25. Every one of these tickets costs $25 just to park the truck. And mind you, there are some places, these are all these truck stops are private entities. So you gotta understand this. Every one of these truck stops, they can put a boot on your truck and they could prevent you from coming back to their business. So you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna pay. If you're not staying there for a certain amount of hours, do not park in that reserved parking. Park in the free parking. Free parking don't have anything on it. See what I'm saying? So I want y'all to understand this, that I just want y'all to vent with me, come vibe with me, come chill, let y'all know that I'm here for y'all. Any truck history, truck knowledge, whatever you want to know. I might be wrong on certain stuff, but I'm here to tell y'all the real about trucking. See what I'm saying? I got stories for days, and like what I said, because I'm doing 30 minutes a day at a time, just so I don't be on here before I get me a bigger audience. Follow me on YouTube, Florida Born Ryan, or Florida Born Ryan 1. It's majority Florida Born Ryan 1. Follow me on YouTube, Twitch, TV, Facebook. Follow me on TikTok, and follow me on Instagram. Majority of all, even on Twitter. I don't be on it often, but I'm gonna start going on it more. Y'all follow me, Florida Born Ryan. Checking out. I'm gonna thank that one viewer up there, and we gonna build an audience to where we can have more people. So you come check me out and make sure you follow my page. And I'm not telling you to do it, I'm asking you. Follow my page, give me a like, share this video, and I'm out. Checking out. Y'all have a good day.